Hey everyone, we are here for episode 5 of Ask a Builder. My name is Ashley and I'm here with my husband Heath today. And today we are going to be talking about roofing, your roof.
All right, we're here today to talk about fortified roofing. So as we talk to our owners over time, we've seen that their insurance premiums keep getting higher and higher, and their deductibles, especially for roofs, get higher and higher. But one way that you can combat that is by installing a fortified roof. So we're going to discuss today some details of what that is and why it's beneficial for you as a homeowner.
All right, are you ready for your first question?
Here we go.
Okay,
Let's go.
You've talked about fortified roofing, so what is it?
So fortified roof is a system that was designed by the IBHS. So IBHS has this huge facility where they test roofs with all kinds of different wind and hail and all these weather events to try to see what type of applications work best when a storm comes, to basically pretty much guarantee that water won't make it into the home. So basically they give us a system of different steps to make a fortified roof, which adds additional protection to a roof.
So is there a chance that water could be in someone's roof and they don't necessarily know about it?
There's definitely that possibility. I mean, in a big hail or windstorm like yesterday that we had here, shingles can get blown off, and then water, once it hits that deck, can start leaking into a house. And if you don't notice, water stains or different things like that, you may have some water within your roof assembly that you don't know about.
So how does a fortified roof impact my insurance? How does it help me?
We take all these different steps to seal the roof deck, to seal the perimeter. We have to also install the shingles in a certain way that meets a certain wind resistance. So all these steps make it so that if shingles happen to blow off or something, in a major event, there's a less likely chance of water getting into the home. So your insurance company, if you have a fortified roof, is excited about that because they get to pay out less money to repair your home because there's not going to be as much water intrusion issues to the home. So you can get a discount on your insurance premium. We've seen anywhere from 10 to 50%. I've even heard some states have 60% discounts on insurance premiums. There's even grants that are starting to roll out to introduce this into the insurance industry. So you get a big discount on your insurance, and you talk to your insurance provider for that, or if you need a new insurance guy, let me know. I have some great guys that I work with.
So let's say that I'm a homeowner and I don't really know a lot about my roof. You're talking about a deck. To me, that's what we sit on and have wine.
Yeah.
So what's a deck when it comes to a roof? Talk to me about the layers.
So a deck is basically when you're driving by and you're seeing houses built and you see wood up there before they ever put any kind of shingles on it. So the wood deck is the very first thing. And so one of the parts of the deck is we have to nail it down and make sure it's secured properly. A lot of times it's not. And then in addition to that, we have to seal the deck. So we oftentimes use seam tape everywhere on the deck to make it so it's additionally protected from hail and wind.
After those 2 layers, what comes next? Where does the roof come in?
Yep, so then after we finish the deck, we seal the roof deck with that tape, then we put underlayment down. And with a fortified roof, there's additional steps to nail down that underlayment more. They don't want it blown away. So our guys are a little bit tired of it, but they have to nail the underlayment like crazy. It's not going anywhere by the end of this whole job. And then you have your underlayment, then after that, you put your shingles on top of that. The shingles are what you're gonna see. Everything below that is what protects your home.
So we've talked that it will reduce my insurance, but does it cost more?
It does cost a little bit more, anywhere between 10 to 20% more than a typical roof. But when you offset that with what the costs are for your insurance premiums, really it pays for itself after a couple years.
Okay.
So you're getting added protection, and then you're actually saving money come usually year 3, 4, 5.
We've kind of already touched on this a little bit, but let's say a hailstorm, a windstorm has hit my house. What are the benefits of having this fortified roofing system in place already?
I mean, when it's roofing season, it's super busy. You have all these companies come into town. They're only getting 1 inspection, maybe 2. They may have a mid-roof and a final inspection from the building department. But with a fortified roof, you're getting all this added protection, but also the IBHS requires us to pay another inspector to come out and really make sure we're doing it right. We have to photo document everything in order to maintain our certification. So you're having like someone triple check your roof. And what was the thing your boss used to say?
Triple confirm.
Triple confirm. So triple confirm, triple check your roof. But by doing this, you're getting this added protection. You're having additional people paid to inspect your roof, so you're really protecting your home, which is really a lot of times people's biggest asset they have.
So we've talked a little bit about being a fortified installer. Can any roofer do that?
So no, it's not any roofer. So it's really a step above other roofers. You have to go through a certification process and become a fortified roofer in order to offer this to your clients. So any Joe Blow in a truck shows up to build your roof, they can't, and you really have to have this certain certification from the IBHS in order to install a fortified roof.
And Cillessen Construction has that?
We are a certified fortified roof installer, and we also are a master elite contractor with GF. So the two of those combined, we can give you some of the best warranties in the industry, and also a roof that will allow you to save money on your insurance overall.
So like, we're pretty cool.
I mean, I like to think we can do a pretty good roof, yeah.
So another question for you.
Yes.
Why should homeowners care about this? Like, what's the big deal? If it hails, it hails.
If it hails, it hails, but you know, in my opinion, living through a roof claim or a hail and wind claim, it's awful. No one wants to live through it. So if you can add extra protection to your roof to really pretty much ensure that water's not gonna make it in to the house, it's gonna make your hail claim or wind claim in the future be a lot easier to live through and just get your roof replaced instead of having to deal with drywall damage and water damage and all this stuff.
Do you wanna hear what the last question is?
What's
Can you say fortified certified 10 times fast?
Fortified certified, 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 fortified certified.
I feel like you did so much better with that than I thought you were gonna do. I thought I was gonna trip you up.
I appreciate
Well,
it.
all right. All right, Heath. Well, again, you've wasted all of our time talking about construction. I'd tell you to get a hobby, but you already have a lot.
So I can go golf now.
No.
Be sure to follow us, but don't ring the bell yet. We're still kind of learning this YouTube thing.
Oh, no.
Why not? You don't like
Don't
that?
ring the bell yet?
Don't ring the bell yet. Ring it later.
When would they ring it?
On the next video.
Reverse psychology.
Tomorrow?
It is.
Don't ring that bell. Don't do it.
Don't you dare ring that bell.
That's awful. Can you please put that in there?
See, but every time the texts come up, I always do this, and Ashley makes fun of me, like, oh, because I'm a little bit.
And scene.